Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Today, folks, we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Phase 1 Clone Trooper Lieutenant and the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper 2-pack. This is a Target exclusive. This was brand new to me. I know it's probably been out a couple weeks now. But I just picked up one and just thought I would show it to you, even though these are basically the same dudes in different color armor that you probably have already. But I like clones, so I'm going to get them. So let's take a look. Alright. I like the package. I like that you can tell they're two different dudes. And, you can read a little bit about them. It's got a little bit yada yada on here. And these are... Now, you might be wondering, why does it say this dude is a lieutenant? Because, as we all remember from Attack of the Clones, the lieutenant was, although blue, was like a slightly lighter shade of blue. It wasn't quite the shade of blue. But that's how he looked in the Ahsoka show. And even then, I don't believe he was supposed to be a lieutenant. I think they just were showing... what some of the clone troopers looked like in the very early episodes of the Clone Wars animated series from 2009. But anyway, no big deal, no big deal. Let's just get a look at them, because I'm ready to take a look at them myself. Now, originally, Target had these up for mistakenly for the price of $25 until they caught it and fixed it. We're like, oops, this is a 2-pack. This should be double that amount. So to whoever got them for that price, good on you, man. Good deal. Uncle BJ did not get them for that price, but that's okay. All right, big gun, little gun. And first verse is the second, the 332nd. Ha ha ha. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna have to go dig that out. Oh, sorry for all the noise. But you're just here to experience this with me. All right. So now we have the 501st Battalion 332nd Division Trooper. And he is the new mold. That, I like it. It feels more like he's wearing armor, like his chest and back wiggle around, shoulder bells wiggle around, his knees and elbows wiggle around a bit, and that's great. It always cracks me up when toy reviewers are like, but the articulation isn't that good. Well, bro, I'm here to tell you, you do not articulate yourself wearing clone armor. You're lucky to be able to run around. Anyway, he looks good. And let's take a real quick look at his head. It's a very nice looking clone sculpt, painted very nice, and that nice 501st blue. That's even a little bluer than it should be than the movie, but in the new live action shows they're all this nice darker shade of blue, and I think it looks good, so that's fine. Matches the cartoon more. And there is the lieutenant, and let's see, how is his face going? If I can focus. I don't know. About the same. Not too different. Got a slight bit of weathering that looks good. Just on the blue. It would look better if they had weathered the rest of the armor too to match, but that's okay. I'm not a fan of overly weathered armor. Alright, and there is the Phase 1 bucket, and it looks good. And it, oh, alright, fits on his head pretty good. And now one thing that always annoyed me about the Phase 1, and even the Phase 2 helmets really is, they're supposed to have this little ring that goes around the neck. And, you know, you see them taking their helmets off and on like it's nothing. In real life, you can't do that because, you know, your head's not going to fit through that little bitty hole. But, you know, we never thought we'd have real-life clone troopers, I guess. But we do. And, sorry, I dropped this helmet. And it looks good. It's got Ahsoka's signature kind of head pattern, so to speak. So, looks cool. Yeah, let's get it on this guy. There it is. And they look great. And, you know, I love having the 501st troopers. And, let's see. Here they are with 5s. Let's see. Here's Wolf. Here is Rex. And let's see who else we got over here. There's Hunter. And let's see. There's the live action Oppo. Echo. And I guess before I get too much farther, let's compare some of these head sculpts, because that's going to be the main difference, right? Because these are all dudes that should kind of look alike, kind of have the same head, same face, because they are all clones. Oh, and the Phase 2 clone, let me get him in here, because I think somehow he looks the most different. Maybe. Let's take a look at him first. And you can tell, and you know, I'm fine with them being painted slightly different. You know, just because you're a clone doesn't mean you're gonna look, you know, you might be tanner than another guy. You might have a 5 o'clock shadow. You might cut your hair shorter or longer. Maybe grow a goatee or a mustache. Really hard to tell, but it does look like he's got a little bit of scruff. And then there's Echo, who's a little not as tan, and no facial hair that I can tell. The 332nd Trooper is a little tanner than Echo, but not quite as tan as the regular Phase 2 Trooper. And he's got a little scar over his eye, looks like. And I think this guy does too, so there's one thing they have in common. It looks like he's got some extra scars, maybe. And I apologize, you're probably not going to be able to see that, but I'm really trying to point out the teeny tiny differences. And I might just have to take a good look at them too. And Oppo, they could basically, yeah, be the same head. So anyway, just wanted to compare those. Since somebody pointed out this one here, the Phase 2 Trooper does look slightly different. I mean, it's the same sculpt, but, you know, like I said, some clones are going to maybe have a little more facial hair. You know, maybe their haircut's slightly different. You know, speaking of which, here's Hunter, which, you know, basically looks like clone Rambo. You know, like half his face tattooed, and he's got longer hair and a bandana. But anyway, that's really it. The Clone Trooper 2-pack from Target with the Lieutenant and the 332nd Trooper. I like them. Glad I got them in my collection. Glad they're going on my shelf. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching this video. Wanted to make it short today, but just wanted to put this out here for you guys that hadn't seen it. And maybe wanted to see some differences, such as they are. But thanks for hanging out with me. throw one back, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. And until next time, we'll see you.